also find it interesting that you cannot kick any party members out of the Veilguard or skip recruiting them entirely. This is the first Dragon Age game where every companion is mandatory. I made a post on Twitter lamenting on all the things that we could not do in Dragon Age the Veilguard. Go follow me over there, by the way. Because when you really start to inspect under the hood, you'll find that Veilguard isn't really a RPG at all. It's a linear action game with RPG elements sprinkled on in the most superficial way possible. And it's a game that's terrified of doing anything remotely controversial, with the only exception being the final mission. Meanwhile, the game will periodically hit you with these little notifications in certain conversations in an attempt to gaslight you into thinking your choices actually matter. Let's take some of the choices from the first mission. When Varric is about to confront Solus, you can either encourage him or tell him that we came here to attack him. When you have the post-mission convo with Varric, he will remember which dialogue option you chose, but the outcome is identical. Varric always goes to confront Solus, and the outcome of that conversation always ends with him getting ganked. The Veilguard is happy to give the player choices, but only when those choices don't alter the narrative in any way, except a few lines of dialogue. Lately, I've been replaying the Outer Worlds, and it's astonishing how much player agency you have in that game. In the first planet, you have to resolve a conflict between the town of Edgewater and the Deserters camp in order to get a power regulator for your spaceship. You can either side with Edgewater, side with the Deserters, oust the leader of Edgewater, or just kill anyone who stands in your way. There are no essential NPCs in the game. Anyone can be killed, including companions. And if you end up not liking a companion you recruit, you always have the option to tell them to kick rocks if you want to. This is the kind of stuff you'd expect in a proper RPG, but Veilguard is not a proper RPG. It has more in common with linear story-driven JRPGs than classical Western RPGs. The dialogue choices don't offer us a chance at true role-playing either, and we can do nothing but fully support our companions in everything they do.